Right then, so hey guys, it's PSL here, and I'm here for part 9 in this Motorsport Manager Let's Play. And we're going to start the European Racing Championship. I forgot what it was called, but it says it right at the top of the screen. We're going to be starting our second season in the European Racing Championship, and after we made so many changes at the end of the last episode, we should do alright this time. Let's hope so anyway. Have we got any headquarters upgrades pending? Yes, we do. We've got a manufacturing upgrade, which will be done in 3 races time. And yeah, that's basically that really. I don't think there's anything else to say. So yeah, I'll just skip to the end of qualifying for Barcelona. Right, I don't quite understand what's happened here. As you can see, Powell has got the fastest sectors. All 3 sectors are purple. Yet his teammate Foster's 6th. 2 seconds a lap off. I can't actually remember the specific driver stats, but I'm pretty certain they weren't that far out. We'll put him back on neutral. As you can see, that was his quickest, but still a good 2 seconds off. Wet race should be transitioning to dry conditions, so we've got a mixed conditions race. Hopefully this should go alright for us. I mean, if we can, actually, to be honest, if we can finish in the same positions that we start, and actually we're up to 2nd and 4th, if we can finish in these positions, that's not going to be too bad. And it looks like our main rivals are going to be the green team. Right, so heading towards the dry conditions now. Our wet tyres have had it. If we put into the dry tyres now though, do you know what, let's do it, because we're going to have to do something different to the green team if we want to beat them. So we'll just, actually, should we have gone on the softs? Oh no, the greens are picked now. Oh, if I knew that, I probably would have stayed out. Okay, we're 2nd and 4th. Okay, the lead driver's on hard tyres. Pretty much everyone else is on... Actually, no, I was about to say pretty much everyone else is on softs. That's a lie. Yeah, I think we might have... I don't know. Actually, I think taking the hard tyres 11 laps, that's going to be a stretch. I think everyone's going to have to do 2 stops. Right, so Foster, he's only just got past one of the green cars. He's just got past, I mean, because the car he's just got past is on the hard tyres. I think we're going to get 2nd and 4th. I think we're going to split the green cars so they won't get a 1-2. I will try and find out what their team name is. I can't just keep referring to them as the green cars. But yeah, 2nd and 4th. And in our first race in the second season of Tier 3. God, there were a lot of different numbers there. Anyway, yep. I was going to try and say it name is Darian Gournay. I have no idea, but he wins the Barcelona Grand Prix. We didn't meet our sponsor objective, so we lost out on a sponsor bonus there. Terra Tech. Is that the team name? Yep, Terra Tech. Okay, so that's the team we got to watch out for. Constructors, we're only 10 points off at the moment, but I don't know, well, we've got a headquarters upgrade coming up, but I mean, that's only a manufacturing upgrade. That won't improve pace. Well, not outright pace really. I'll just improve reliability and tyre wear, which I guess sort of indirectly improves pace. Drivers, no, the drivers are pretty equal, but Foster seems like the much better driver. Well, seems like it anyway. Right, so we have got a question from the press. I do like these questions. This is from Overtake magazine. The fans would like to know about the state of your finances. Are you badly in debt? Well, amazingly for this game, I'm not in debt. I would guarantee you by the end of the game I will be in debt, but I'm going to try and stay out of debt for as long as possible. But I think at the end we're going to have to succumb to being in debt. But at the moment, no, we're $250,000 in profit. Apparently we're making a monthly profit of $1.5 million. So no, deny. I'm not going to give out free caviar, but there you go. Anyway, yeah, off to the race we go. Right, we did make the sponsor objective this time. It only wanted us to qualify in the top 3. We did do that. 2nd, we got 2nd and 4th. We got Terra Tech in pole position once again, but where's the other one? Okay, 6th. Okay, so not that far down, but we've also got Stanaway in the mix. They were the 3rd quickest team at the last race, so do you know what? I would welcome another team challenging us at the top. Basically anything that could get in the way of Terra Tech, that would be nice, really. And also from a spectator point of view, more teams at the top is almost always a good thing. Yeah, top speed neutral, that was the best setup. Yeah, we'll go on hard tyres because it's only 14 laps. Oh, we might have rain coming at the end of the race. A lot of mixed conditions races. Oh, of course. Darian, he's on the hard tyres again. How typical. So basically, we either need to get... Well, we need to get past him, or we've had it this race. Oh, and Powell's got past him already. And he hasn't stayed ahead. Fantastic. Oh, I love it when this happens. Right, no, he's just going to stick behind. Okay, I don't think we're going to win this race, but we're second and third. Okay, that's not... Although we got the other Terra Tech behind us. Anyway. Oh no, second and first. Yes, and look at us. Pulling away from both Terra Techs. Fantastic. But yeah, no, mixed conditions race. That reminds me a lot of Monaco, the Monaco Grand Prix that just went. That was really interesting race, actually. Really interesting. We're coming to the pits. We're going to do a two-stop strategy this race. Anyway, yeah. No, actually, that was a really interesting race, the Monaco Grand Prix. To be honest, it's I don't really know. I don't really have anything specifically constructive to say, but I mean, I'll be honest. Ricciardo, I can understand why he was unbelievably pissed off at the end of that race, because it was sort of, in some ways, a repeat of what Mercedes did last year with Hamilton, losing the win through a mess up in the pit stops. Well, I mean, I guess Hamilton was a case. Well, either way, it was lost in the pits. Either way. And, I feel really sorry for Ricciardo there. He should have won that race, but, well, there you go. But, no, I mean, Foster's retired. Oh, oh, great. Okay, we were actually doing really well that race up until that point. Fantastic. I think Powell will come out. Oh, just about come out in the lead of the race. Okay, so we should win this race, but if Terra Tech are gonna get stay as you are. Right, so we could have got a 1-2 that race, but now we're not. And Terra Tech, it looks like you're gonna get second and fourth, or possibly second and third. Fantastic. But yeah, no, the Monaco Grand Prix is quite a good one, really. Nothing particularly I got distracted because I noticed one of the Terra Techs is way ahead of the other, but of course. And also, in fact, actually, I was about to say it was catching up on us, but we have won mercifully, because I'm pretty certain they were catching up with us. Yeah, I mean, their last lap was a second a lap quicker than ours. Well, either way. Okay, the podium's glitched out there. Okay, well, okay, that's not really that great, though, because Terra Tech has still outscored us. Yeah, well, at least we had the pace that race, to be honest. And in fact, after the next race, we're going to have the manufacturing upgrade come in. That will give us some performance. Well, I'll tell you what, it will give us some reliability, which is what we clearly need. Do you know what? I'll upgrade our young driver facility. There you go. So we should get some better young drivers coming in, being developed. Hopefully they can. I mean, the young driver program is only useful if it's better than the experienced drivers that you can hire. So you do need to upgrade it. Well, 3.5 million. That's not a great deal, actually. That's reasonably priced. Where's the next race? Milan. What is this? A Champions League or something? I did say Milan, didn't it? Yeah, Milan. Okay, fair enough. Dilemma. Oh, it's just a popularity one. I don't actually know if this has any worthwhile impact. I've never really noticed anyway. But yeah, off to Milan for the... do you know what? I was genuinely about to say the Champions League then. No, off to Milan for the for the Italian Grand Prix. Whatever this is, let's just go. Right, now this is interesting. Qualifying, it started raining. We're only 5th and 4th. But look, Terra Tech haven't set a lap time, although I haven't said that, in 9th place. No, that's rubbish. How on earth have they gone so much faster when it's raining? It's raining! Nah, that's a load of rubbish. Where's the other Terra Tech? Because Okay, Gournay is a way off. That's good because he's the one who normally gets pole position. Okay, that's actually not too bad because we're in a reasonably decent position. One's in first, okay, but the other one's down in 14th. That's not even that bad actually. Neutral cornering, that's the setup we want. Oh, we should have rain in the race actually. Oh, in fact, yeah, we definitely will. Why is Powell down in 9th? What on earth did... He got a bad start, didn't he? Powell's really doing horrifically this race. In fact, actually, I think we might be able to do 6 laps. Oh, no, if we could do 6 laps, then we can just stay on the soft tyres all race. Fantastic. In fact, the other people have come into the pits. So we're first and second. Fantastic. Oh, God, don't forget to tell them to come into the pits, though. That would be bad. Yeah, there's... Oh, no, of course we got the rain coming in. Right, I forgot about the rain. Oh, I don't really know quite how this is going to shape up now, actually. Hopefully the AI's tyres run out before the rain comes in and then it plays into my advantage. I don't quite know how that would work. We'll win first. Okay, Foster's in first. Right, well, the rain started coming down. But all the AI pit on hard tyres, which is probably clever. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, right, I really don't know what to do, actually. What's the AI doing? Okay, so quite a few have pitted onto the wets. Well, I think it's a little early to do that, but... we may as well follow the AI, plus also, any second now, yeah, it's gonna... Yeah, once the circle at the bottom is filled up, yeah, you may as well put on the wet tyres. Yep, so we're coming into the pit, first and second. Oh, no. Come on. Don't... I've just put on the wet tyres and it's dried out. Okay, well, Powell's been able to fit the soft tyres. Foster's out on the wets. Oh, for... That's such... Oh, that's such a mick take, that is. Okay, so Powell's actually in good stead. Powell's in really good stead. Foster isn't, though, because he's on the wet tyres on a pretty... Well, on a pretty dry track. Well, that... Okay. That... Please tell me he's thing on the softs. Okay, thank God. So, where are we? Second and third? Where are the Terra Techs? 10th and 12th. Okay. Right, where's the blue car that we're catching up to? It's on the hard tyres. Just there. And in fact, are we about to lap a Terra Tech? I think we just have. Oh my word. Okay. Right up behind the blue one. I don't think he's going to do it. Unless he does it round the last corner. No. But still, second and third. That's fantastic. Terra Tech, meanwhile. Yeah, they're making up places because there's still people out on wet tyres, stupidly. But they're 8th and... I think 8th and outside of the points. Yeah. Oh, Gourmet... Oh, no, not... Yeah, oh no, Gournay. Gournay crashed right at the end of the race. Oh, that's fantastic. We should be leading. Yep, 11 points ahead. Oh, the Constructors' Championship has turned on its head all of a sudden. We just need to maintain this advantage. Right, actually, I was talked a lot that race. I was going to talk about brand new Top Gear. Because there's nothing really all that interesting in the racing world, I think, that I can or would especially want to talk about. No, brand new Top Gear. Obviously, that was recently a thing. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, look at our manufacturing now. Hang on, what rating's our car? 57. That was 55 earlier on, I think, so that's good. But no, brand new Top Gear. Actually, I think what I'll do, I think I'll skip to the end of qualifying and then talk about Top Gear. So, where are we, actually? For the last race in this episode, we've done half of the season already. We're at Munich. Right, I don't quite know what's happened to Claris all of a sudden, because it's almost like Terra Tech have made the driver number 1. He's 2 seconds ahead of the next quickest guy, which is Powell on my team. I mean, do you know what? I was going to say this near the start of the series, and I delayed it, and I don't think I ever said it, just in case people don't know this about the game, but when you sign a driver, you can either sign them as obviously driver number 1, 2, or equal. Now, I tend to have 2 equal drivers, so then the pace difference between them is you know, accurate to their difference in actual stats. What you can do, I have done this once before, and I guess it could be useful in certain circumstances. If you set one driver as a driver number 1, they'll be super duper quick. Honestly, compared to their driver number 2 will be nowhere. The driver number 2 will like finish way down in the midfield, but the driver number 1 will, if you have a decent enough car, dominate races. So it's basically a way to guarantee a race win, which I guess is a good way to meet sponsor objectives. And what I'm saying is that it sort of seems like that's what Terra Tech have done, because no one could match Claris, not even his own teammates. It seems like Claris all of a sudden is the driver number 1, which is weird because Gournay was the quickest at the start of the season. Acceleration neutral, that's what we want. Oh, rain, heavy rain, 9 minutes into the race. The soft tyres will last 9 minutes, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will, and even if they don't, because it's a storm, your track will get so wet so quickly that it won't make any difference. First and third off the start, second and first. And what's happened to Terra Tech? Oh, okay. Well, Gournay's on the hard tyres. I think that's a waste, really. I don't know why you would. No. Unless he thinks the rain's coming later, which I'm pretty certain it isn't. But anyway, no, brand new Top Gear. Yeah, I didn't hate it. With Chris Evans, Matt LeBlanc, I didn't hate it, and I know loads of people did. I think lots of people were too harsh on it. Now, I would agree, it definitely tried to be like old Top Gear. Like, I'm pretty certain Chris Evans did an impression of Jeremy Clarkson at least 3 times in that first episode. But it wasn't that bad. It was sort of similar to old Top Gear. It was recognisable. It was kind of nice. I think Matt LeBlanc was alright. I think Sabine Schmitz was fine. Obviously, we haven't seen Eddie Jordan yet. I thought it was pretty inoffensive. Sure, it was very similar to old Top Gear, and I don't know. It's almost like it's a group of people impersonating or trying to do their best impression of old Top Gear, which I don't think is the worst thing they could have done. I mean, I didn't absolutely hate it. I didn't love it. God, no, it's nowhere near as good as old Top Gear, but I don't think it's that I don't think it's that much worse, because they tried to make it so much like old Top Gear. I don't think it's that offensive or that horrifically bad. But, you know, I mean, hey, I think I'm quite lenient, because I've seen a lot of people who have absolutely panned the brand new Top Gear, which I could understand if you didn't like it, because, well, for example, I mean, if you hate Chris Evans, oh, yeah, not to say I particularly like the guy, but, you know, I mean, if you don't like Chris Evans, yeah, you're kind of out of luck. Right, one thing I have forgot to do is keep track of the race, and look, Gournay has crashed. He crashed on the hard tyres. So I don't know whether he tried to stay out on the hard tyres when it was wet or what. And also, we're in a sticky situation here. Actually, no, we're not. No, we're fine. As long as if it stays wet to the end of the race, we're fine. If it doesn't, we're fine. Actually, I think it might get dry before the end of the race, but that's fine. We're in first and second. We're 21 seconds ahead of Claris. I mean, look, Powell came into the pits and has still come out in first. Wow. I mean, albeit only just, I believe. Yeah, only just. But, no, brand new Top Gear, I didn't hate it. In fact, well, I mean, the only thing I say I didn't... I don't know, I mean, the star in a rallycross car, I don't know, I don't know, I think they needed to change something. I think changing that so it's a rallycross track, I thought that was quite a good move, actually, the whole rallycross car thing. I thought that was alright. You know, I mean, it looked quite fun, to be honest, and I think they did need to change something about the show. Hang on, is it drying up already? So it is. I'll tell you what, the driver's telling me stuff. Hang on, oh, whoa, it's drying up very slowly. No, stay out on the track, it's still very wet. I'll tell you what, Powell's already come, oh no, Foster's already come in. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. In fact, we'll tell Powell to come in now. In fact, Foster, I think, coming in early actually has probably paid off quite well for him. Yeah, well, actually now, yeah, because now Foster's now in the lead. Claris got past. Although Powell got... Oh, hang on, Claris has retired! What luck are we getting all of a sudden? Both Terra Techs are out. And we're first and second. Oh, and I thought we were getting unlucky with reliability and issues. But oh no, we're... Oh, first and second. Is this our first 1-2 in Tier 3? I think it might be, actually. Come on, we're coming around the corner. Line astern, Foster and Powell, and there you go. Oh, that was brilliant, actually. That was quite a good race, but no. Top Gear I didn't find too bad. Lots of people hated it, but... Look, if you hate it, I can understand why. But I do think you were being... I think you're being a little bit harsh on it. I think you're hating it just... almost out of spite. Yeah, that's what it feels to me. I'd say a lot of people... The people absolutely refuse to like Top Gear. It's almost like they're doing it out of spite, really. But, I mean, hey, if you don't like it, that's fair enough. I didn't really check the constructor standings there, so I have to go back on it. But, you know, hey, Extra Gear, I don't know how many people watched Extra Gear, but Extra Gear was quite good, actually. I tell you what, Rory Reid, I didn't know him before watching Extra Gear, but Rory Reid, he is a really good presenter, to be honest. They could get him as the main presenter of Top Gear, and I'd be perfectly happy with it. He was really good in Extra Gear. Chris Harris, I know, isn't he? Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel, hasn't he? That's how he got famous. I thought he was okay, you know, not amazing, but I thought he was alright. Halfway through the season, end of this episode, and yeah, we're doing very well to Terra Tech. Terra Tech still on 77 points. We're on 131, so that's really good, actually. Everyone else is just a way off, really. I mean, Veer Racing, Kusel Racing, however you pronounce that, they're catching up, but it's still, at the moment, it's between us and Terra Tech, but I think we got a big enough lead that even if we're the second quickest team, we'll still probably stay ahead. And also, we're actually making a lot of money per month. Like, I know it said we're making $1.5 million per month. That didn't really register how much money that was until I've looked how much our bank balance has increased over the course of the episode. I think we'll probably get some more upgrades soon. Maybe the young driver facility. Do you know what? That's something you guys can leave down in the comments. If you want me to upgrade a headquarter facility or anything now, or young driver program, if you want me to upgrade anything, be sure to leave it down in the comments, or just anything really, anything. I'll tell you what, I would like to hear your thoughts on brand new Top Gear in the comments. I reckon, because I don't know, I know lots of people hate it, but yeah, that's what I'd like to find out. So yeah, two things you could leave in the comments. Should I get any upgrades, or should I, you know, hoard my money first? And what do you think of Top Gear? Because, you know, I thought Top Gear was alright, but, you know, I want to know what you guys think, because I've heard a few opinions, but, you know, hey, I mean, a few more wouldn't hurt. I want to see if there is anyone else other than me that doesn't absolutely hate Top Gear, because I think I've given it, like, the most favourable review. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time where we finish off the European Racing Championship, and then in future episodes we'll be finishing off Tier 3 as a whole. So yeah, so I'll see you guys then.